back to another video. It is Wednesday morning, and what a difference does a few days make. Over the weekend I went shopping for some summer wear. The heat wave was just glorious and I thought, oh, I'd like a few more pieces in my wardrobe. So I went over to M&S and tried on a few things. I also decided I was going to get everything in a size 14. But actually, female clothing sizes are bizarre. So I tried on some black trousers in a size 14 and they were lovely, big, loose on me. I thought these are perfect, but they were too long. So I thought I'll change those for a regular or maybe even a short. The knitted waistcoat that I tried on just didn't do anything for me, so didn't get that. Then I tried on, I think it was like a silky cream white lace skirt, well, with lace detail, and then an orange, bright orange top, again in that sort of silky material with the lace. Very pretty, but it just looked shapeless on me and all nice and loose in the size 14, so I'm thinking, okay, I feel a lot more comfortable in this size than the 12. Then I picked up a dress. They didn't have a size 14. They only had it in a 12, but I really liked the dress, so I thought, okay, I'll try it in a 12. And then I picked up another creamy, almost butter yellow short dress, summer dress, size 14. Both dresses fitted me perfectly, but I still preferred the size 12 for style and design. Probably because you could just cinch it in at the waist and it just gave a little bit more shape. So that's the dress I went for. The black trousers, when I went back to get them in a shorter length, leg length, they didn't have it. So I just had to admit defeat with that. As I was walking around, I found some similar ones, size 14, regular length, leg length, and I thought, oh great, okay, I'm just going to get these because they're going to be fine. I'm definitely a size 14 now. When I got them home to try them on, they still felt tight on me. Not uncomfortably tight, but not like the room I had with the size 14 before. So I've got a pair of size 14 trousers which feel like they're a little bit tight on me, and I've got a size 12 dress which feels nice and easy to wear, not tight in any places. What is going on with female fashion? It's really frustrating, and it just goes to show that you have to try everything on before you purchase it. So that's another lesson learned for me. That was my weekend. And it was gloriously sunny as well, so it was just lovely. Today, not so much, and I took some video shots of outside my window at work because it was just pouring down with rain. We need the rain. It's been absolutely boiling for days on end now. I say that. It's been like 6 days. maybe 10. Maybe 10 days it's been like that, and it, you know, you just enjoy it while you've got it. But we're back into the low 20s now for temperature. Overcast, raining, all the fun stuff. So today is my usual Wednesday routine. I am going to get a bit of work done for myself this morning, maybe a little bit of writing, certainly some filming. Then I will go over see my mum. I've got a bit of shopping to do for her. Come back. I'm thinking I might bake something. I just fancy something sweet. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I did buy from M&S these viral Big Daddy pistachio bites. Milk chocolate bites with pistachio cream, caramel and roasted pistachio pieces. They are delicious, but it's just another bad thing I shouldn't be eating. And they are nearly at the end now, so I need to have something else which hopefully isn't too bad for me. Yes, I haven't decided what I'll make. Maybe just some cupcakes or something. I've got all of my dinner made. I did that yesterday. So I will catch up with you all later. Right, I am back because I was flipping through BBC's magazine Good Food, and in there they had a tray bake cake, and my partner, my boyfriend, really loves the old school tray bake cakes with the white icing and the sprinkles, plain vanilla sponge. So I thought, oh, I'll make that. Then I thought, oh, it's his birthday at the weekend. Wouldn't it be nice if I actually baked him a cake? So that is what I'm doing now. I'm going to start off with lining my tray. This has definitely seen better days, so it definitely needs to be lined. Not the neatest in the world, but that'll do. I'm just going to pop that on there just to keep it all down. Again, I'm just using up whatever fats I've got. So I've got a spreadable and some actual butter. So I'm going to make this a bit bigger. Normally it's 4 ounces. This is going to be 6. 6 ounces, flour, butter, sugar, 3 eggs. Use up the last of this yogurt. This is actually fat-free yogurt, so it's not all that helpful, but it will just add a bit more substance to it. Yeah, perfect. You really want to use caster sugar. I'm using granulated because I'm just using whatever I've got left in my kitchen. One I saw in the magazine had coconut in it, and he's not a fan of coconut, so I won't do that to him. It did look really nice. Lovely coconut tray bake, and then pink icing. Pink, I think it was raspberry icing they had on the top. It looked lovely. I've given that a good whisk with the hand whisker, and now I'm going to add 3 eggs. More on the vanilla side. I'm so tempted to put in ground almonds because I love ground almonds in a cake, but I don't think that would be holding true to what he likes. And this isn't a cake for me now, this is a cake for him. So I'm just going to add self-raising flour and probably a teaspoon of baking soda. 6 ounces of self-raising flour. I'm not going to bother whisking it, it's already quite fine. Self-raising flour already has a raising agent in it, but I like to just add a touch more. I'm not keen on the flavour of baking powder or bicarbonate of soda. I can always really taste it, especially in scones and things like that. But it does give a nice little rise to the cake. So I feel like I should be adding more flavours into this. Like I was just thinking, oh, maybe some orange, or maybe throw in a bit of strawberry jam or something. But no, this is how he likes it. Actually, that's all incorporated. Tray lined. Yeah, I should have done 8 ounces. I definitely would not have had enough ingredients though. I mean, I could do another cake and just layer it. I think this will be all right. All nicely spread into the tin, and I'm going to bake this. It'll probably take about 40 minutes, maybe 30. It's not all that deep, so I'm not anticipating it to take as long as, what did I bake the other day? And it took a good 40 minutes. I forget, but yeah, this cake won't take that long, probably 30 minutes at most. I'm going to pop that in now in my oven, which is a fan. at 180, maybe 170 for about 30 minutes. Another thing I never do is preheat my oven because I'm not that forward thinking. So I will check the cake in half an hour, considering that it's going to take at least 5 minutes to get up to temperature. Okay, so that's in the oven, that's good, that's another job done. I will clean up in here now and I will show you the finished article in a bit. I've just got back from my mum's. Cake is cooked and is cool now, so I'm just going to make the icing for it. And then his birthday isn't until Sunday, it's Wednesday. I think it can stay in the fridge. It is very thin. I don't know if you can see that. Very thin indeed. It's probably going to be about 50-50 cake to icing ratio, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But anyway, I'm going to get on with making the icing now. So I'm going to pop that to the side. I think I'm just going to take whatever's left in this packet. Use a whisk to break up any of the clumps. And it's lovely with like mascarpone cheese or cream cheese or something. But I'm going to keep it super simple and just use water. I'm not even going to add butter, which is another favourite thing I like to do. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of water and then just add the water until it's the right consistency, because I do not want a thin icing, I want it quite thick. That is extremely thick. Right, let's do another 2 tablespoons. Here we go again. Done it. It's probably still thinner than what I would have wanted, but it's pourable. And that is my tray bake vanilla sponge and icing with sprinkles cake made. I'm going to pop that in the fridge to try and get that icing to set quickly. So that is another thing done. I'm going to have some lunch and then get on with some writing for this afternoon. It's not the weather to be out and about anyway, so I've got no problem with staying in. And I will chat to you probably tomorrow morning now before I go off to work. So I'll see you then. And this is my lunch. Not the most attractive looking. It is a lamb and lentil stew. It's Friday morning, so close to the weekend, and I'm ready for work. I'll put a picture here to show my work outfit. Not all that inspiring, but I'll put it up anyway. There wasn't much else to film on Wednesday after I spent time writing. Then I decided to do some cleaning and some hoovering. While I was doing that, I was listening to an audiobook called The Wedding Party by Tammy Cohen. I've been craving like a by the pool type read. And this has really just hit the spot. It's based on a Greek island with a couple who is getting married. They've got all of their family there, but it also includes the wedding planner. Everyone's relationship seems a bit fraught with jealousy and suspicion. There's money troubles going on, and then a body is found. But we don't know who it is at the moment because the story starts with the body being found, and then it cuts to the beginning of the story. So far, really enjoying it, and it got me thinking a lot about happiness and how so much emphasis these days is put on those big moments. When my dad was going through his cancer treatment, I tried so hard to not think about big things in life, to focus on the very small things that brought me joy every single day. And that is essentially what I wanted my channel to be about. Those small everyday moments which bring us joy, no matter how small they are, and to recognise it and to be grateful for it. when I started my channel, that was my intention, to do those things, to force me to do those things that made me happy and be thankful for that moment, whether it was spending time with him or just reading a book, watching a TV program, taking a bath, whatever that just brought you that little bit of joy, and just recognizing it in that time of, I get to do this, I get to have this moment to myself or for myself. And I think it just makes those big moments not so important for you to worry about, because if you're making those little times for yourself throughout the day, it fills your cup and you're not craving those big extravagant things. Anyway, that was what it ignited in my head. I am off to work now, so I will say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching another video, and I will see you next week. Take care and goodbye.